Greetings everyone and welcome back to the third episode. Previous episode we finished here. After visiting Changhua at night. And now, after confirming that Changhua a day is still the same, we're gonna go and probably visit again the girl at the lake. I'm not gonna go to the fireplace, we will die there. So go to the lake once more. Okay. I don't know what's in the light of fire. Yes, we do know. What are you talking about? We do know. We died. That's death. The unknown makes me feel dangerous. Yesterday, I chose to go to the lake and meet with the girl that looked like Changhua. Although she acted strangely, she didn't hurt me. No, she started making out with us. Maybe I can ask something tonight. I crossed. We passed the forest again. The strange fragrance smelled mixed with a little bit of vapor. And I quickened my pace, pushed aside the branches of the cedar trees, and the mountain lake appeared in front of me once more. There was no one by the lake, and the Changhua from last night was not here. Not here. I feel a little lost.
在这儿呢。
That voice. I'm here. Her voice suddenly sounded. I was slightly stunned and quickly turned around. There she is. I don't know when she appeared behind me, but she put her hands behind her back and smiled, like mischievous. From her appearance, she's indeed Changhua. Pretty sure now. The great difference in temperament seems just to be like another person.
你竟然又来了，
Here you go again.
这次是为了赏景而来，还是为了我？
Oh, she's teasing, guys. She's teasing. This time, is it just for the view, or is it for me? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! The suicide in the lake? What? What? No! 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 Let's be honest. I came here for you. Of course it's you. I don't know why, but when I faced her, I just straightforward answered. Come on. She smiled and held out her hand to me. Oh, I love the beautiful music. Okay, we're not going to die. I hesitated for a moment, but I reached out and took her hand. She seemed to have a magical influence on me, so that I was no longer wary of her. I forgot that she might be a mountain ghost. Her hands are so soft and her skin is very delicate. It's just a little beyond my expectations. But her hands are not warm. From the fingertips to her palm, her hands were cold. And when we held hands, I couldn't help but shiver. Oh no. She took my hand and stepped on the fallen leaves by the lake. And together we walked to the trestle. A small wooden boat was moored beside. In the moonlight, the small wooden boat showed a black luster. There was a rope attached to it. It was connected to the small. There was a rope attached to the boat and the trestle. Changhua stepped on the boat and pulled me in at the same time. It was quite a stable boat, and there were only slight tremors when I stepped on it, so I didn't need to maintain my balance all too much. Oh, look at her lying there, very sensual. Sensual. We got into the boat and she sat at the bow while I sat at the stern. And I noticed that there was an oar on the boat.
你会划船吗？
Can you row the boat? Yeah, I can. I untied the rope and when the boat started to move slightly, I put the oar into the lake. Where are we going?
去湖的正中心，那里很美。
We'll go to the very center of the lake. It's very beautiful there. I waved my arms and drove the oars against the water resistance, and the boat sailed forward towards the center of the lake, skimming a series of ripples on the surface. Changhua did not say anything, but quietly enjoyed the view of the lake. Last night's kiss made me mistakenly consider her an open girl, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Right now, she looked intently at the lake and kept silence for a long, long time. as if she was enjoying the tranquility. What was she thinking about? I followed her gaze and began to enjoy the scenery around me. The boat sailed to the middle of the lake with mountains surrounding us. The water was Duke blue, the mountains were English green, and the moonlight covered them with a layer of silver gauze, making the two colors blend nicely. It's really beautiful here, don't you think? I couldn't help but exclaiming.
还能更美。
Could be even more beautiful. She extended her hand to the lake and gently pressed her palm towards. Bloop. Suddenly, a fantastical scene appeared. Her palms lit up slightly and the light spread quickly across the lake. For a moment the wind seemed to stop all over the world. Did she just illuminate the whole lake? The lake's surface was completely windless, even without a trace of waves. The lake was like a boundless mirror reflecting the starry sky. And at this time, the lake and the sky could not distinguish the boundary, which seemed to be two symmetrical mirrors. We sailed on the lake as if we were sailing above the galaxy. I couldn't help suspecting that I was in a dream again. I pinched myself secretly and the pain made me realize that everything was still very much real. This girl who looks like Xianghua, can make all the wind stop completely just by the raise of her hand. How does that work? I watched the spectacle she created and was completely shocked. I even started to doubt about science I believed in for many years. She gave me a playful look, but did not answer me. Perhaps for her, the magic was just performance. Perhaps the magic that she just performed was just a little trick. It was not worth mentioning. Who the hell is she? I looked at her with my mind. Operated quickly. I scanned her from top to bottom and tried to identify her. Her appearance is the same as Xianghua in the daytime, but the temperament is quite different. I used to think she was just someone I dreamed about, but now I'm more conscious and I don't believe it is a dream anymore. She's maybe the twin sister of Xianghua, just another personality. Or is she really a mountain ghost that can dress up as a person?
你很想知道我是谁？
Do you want to know who I am? She read my mind like she knows what I was talking about. Yeah, that's right. I thought you were Xianghua, but you're so unlike her in character, it makes me believe I'm wrong. One thing is the same though. Huh? Because you both smell alike. You both smell like peach blossoms.
通过气味来辨别，你倒挺像只小狗。
She is a professional at teasing. By smelling to distinguish. You little puppy. Xianghua covered her face with a
不
smile.
过呀，我和它气味一样，可能是因为我刻意在模仿它，扮成它的样子来骗你。
I love it. So open, we know it's danger. We know we're going to die. Even if she's fake, we just, yeah. That's, that's one of the typical witches, charming witches. The similar smell might be a trap. I'm trying to imitate her and pretend to be her, just to deceive you.
比如说，我若是村民所说的山鬼，你会怕吗？
For example, if I really were a ghost, as the villagers say so, would you be afraid of me? She looked at me with a teasing look. She seemed to expect me to be startled by her words, so she watched my reactions patiently. I was already startled, but I'm okay. You just reached out to the lake and the wind stopped. To do such a thing, it's reasonable that you are a monster with demon powers. It's just that mountain goats are, fierce? You are so beautiful that you are more likely to be a mountain god. I said half jokingly. Well, I don't want to consider such a beautiful girl a ghost.
你的嘴还真甜。
You're so sweet. Oh my god, guys. She couldn't help but chuckle. The smile from her heart was already the smile from the heart was already captured by me for a moment. In an instant, her eyes became unfathomable
外
again.
来者，既然我是山神，神明有吩咐，人类自然是要听的。
Outsider, since I am a mountain god as you proclaim so, all humans must accept my command
我
naturally.
命令你做一件事，你答不答应？
If I order you to do something, will you accept? What is it?
告诉我，外面的世界如今变成什么样了？
Tell me, what is the outside world like now? She looked down again at the lake reflection of the stars. To my surprise, she was interested in the outside world. Then I'll have to tell her about it, I guess. The outside world is very vast. Basically everything here in Peach Blossom Spring also exists in the outside world. Furthermore, there are more things in the outside world than Peach Blossom Spring doesn't have.
比如说呢？
Like what? Changhua turned around and looked at me again. There are many buildings in the outside which are tall enough to block the sun. Hundreds and thousands of people can live in the same building. Outside, traffic is more convenient though. There are cars running which are similar to tin houses. Those tin houses have 4 tires which will roll and carry people around like a running ox, you know? As long as the switch is turned on. There are planes out there that can fly like birds, carrying people flying all over the world. They can take off like this. I described the outside world to her and made a simple demonstrations with my hands. She listened quietly and thoughtfully. She might be imagining things outside cars, planes, tall buildings. I was like a child who just learned about the world and didn't want to miss any single piece of information.
有意思，外界竟变成这样了。
Sounds very interesting, I must admit. The outside world has become that. After I explained for a while, she expressed her feelings. Yes, the world is changing very fast. If you're interested, I can take you out one day. I invited her with a slight smile. I know that this sentence is just a joke that I mentioned
陪
casually.
你去外面，
Go outside with you. That's dangerous, guys. Never invite a ghost or a vampire or whatever, because that's mostly the only way of meaning of blocking them. As long as you don't invite them, you're safe. When she heard my proposal, she was slightly stunned. That sentence, which I said so casually, seemed to pierce her heart. For a moment, I caught a trace of loss in her eyes. But that loss was fleeting.
怎么才见我第2天就想把我拐跑了？
Is that really? Just the second day, you see me and you already want to abduct me. She regained her composure and raised her eyes to look at me with a teasing smile on her lips. Abduct her and run away. Lol. Guys, don't put such... don't put such... You need to change the lol. That breaks the atmosphere. Taking the residents of the Peach Blossom Spring outside is like traveling an ancient times and bringing ancient girls into modern times. What will she say when she sees the outside world? What interesting things will happen?
外来者，你若想把我拐跑，只是做这点事可不够。
Outsider, if you want to abduct me, this won't be enough. She put her hand through the starry sky, fiddling with the water on her fingertips, and talking to me with a smile. So, if I try to abduct you, what else must I do? I asked curiously.
至少要再陪我一会儿。
Well, at least stay with me for a while. How long?
100年，
How about 100 years? This is too long. I won't live enough for 100 years.
那你努力活了。
Then you should try. How can I? I continued to complain to her, and she seemed to be amused a little.
那既然你没这个决心，就走一步看一步吧。
Well, since you don't have the determination, try one step at a time then.
接下来几天，我们要约好一件事。
For the next few days, how about we have an agreement on one thing?
你若是晚上出来， 必须直接来这里见我。你要给我讲外面的事。
You come out night. You must meet me here directly. You must tell me something about the outside world.
若是能一直遵守约定，我虽说不会被你拐跑，但也会给你些奖励哦。
If you can keep up on this agreement, although you will probably not abduct me, I will give you some rewards. She lowered her voice and said to me with some charm. This reward, she said, made me look forward to it. Okay, that's a deal. I'll see you in the next few days. I held out my little finger and had a pinky swear with her. But you know what pinky swear is? However, she may not know what a pinky swear... Oh, there we go. She did not hold out her little finger, but raised her hand and shook the bell hanging on her wrist. And suddenly I felt sleepy again, and a heavy sense of fatigue came over. And then I fell into a deep slumber. Interesting. Interesting. I yawned and got out of bed again. Okay. There was still a musty smell of vegetation in the room. Originally I thought I would not be used to sleeping in this kind of bed, but, you know, I've been in a good spirits for the last 2 days. I went to the wooden door and checked if it was like yesterday morning, and the latch was still hanging. However, I still have some doubts. Maybe I did go out last night. I have a sense, a girl like Shanghua in the starry sky, that she had magic power at nighttime. As long as she raised her hand lightly, she could warm the whole lake. It's not surprising that she could maybe send me back to my room and cross the door. It's kind of amazing, actually. I smiled and pushed the door open. Okay. When I came out of the room, I went straight to the well like yesterday, freshening up myself, cleaning my face, but I suddenly remembered something. Since I came to the Peach Blossom Spring, I have never changed my clothes or taken a bath. Might be dirty right now. Raised my arm and sniffed the scent of my body. Well, it's okay. It's no strange smell. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Just I was coming out of the conclusion in my mind that I was clean, a child voice came from behind me. I looked back and saw 2 children, a boy and a girl. We've done this already. Yeah. That is, Xiao Shitu and Xiao Miru? I don't remember, where are they? What are the names? I've already seen this. Yes, what's the girl name? Xiao Mei Shu, that was it. And I want probably to play games, I'm pretty sure. That was what previous time also happened. A little nervous by asking me, the goddess. Where is she now? Kid knows her. Yeah, indeed. So she's probably gonna go dance. We have done this. Let's go quickly. Let's be elegant and play with him. Because we've done this and I thought it was quite a good choice. Let's quickly go up. Let's play with him. We kind of know where he is already. They were hiding in the house behind some buckets. I probably can just do this. Yeah, no cheating. Yeah, that's a good option. Nice. The fast forward button is quite nice. Oh, there we go. We found him. There we go. This is her dancing. Yeah, there we go. We have seen this already. So she started dancing a little bit. Let's click a little bit further. See what... skip forward just a little bit. We're probably going to give us some advice on performing. That you need to think about people as cabbages. Or just repeat a certain word multiple times. So, who to go first to? Okay, nice. So previously we did not have the choice of doing so. We automatically went straight forward. But since we know what Mrs. Zhang, she does the weaving. Almost stumbled my coffee. Kung Za. We have not met Kung Za, did we? We went to Dan Yu, we went to Mrs. Zhang, but how about we go to Kung Za and ask him about the ghosts? Or maybe we go to Dan Yu, because Dan Yu is out in the forests much. I think that's a nice guy. Maybe we can get some help from him. Oh, I'm so doubtful. The Kung Za also seems like I got a feeling that the people during the day are quite nice. Dan Yu, Kung Za. I want to go to Dan Yu, but maybe he's a little bit young and naive. I know he's a good hunter, but what can he do? What can he do? Dan Yu or Kung Za? We haven't... Let's say that... Can we look at this? Oh no, we can. Oh no, this is the choice. We only got two. Oh no, we've got 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 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 okay. So, all of them lead back to here, which is good. Oh, this is something bad. This is something bad. I've got a feeling that this is Danyu. Because maybe Danyu can get very pissed at us if we can kill us. I don't think that... Or maybe this is the old guy. Oh, I don't know, guys. What do we do? The old guy goes fishing. Danyu goes hunting. Mrs. Zhang goes weaving. I want to go to Danyu. Maybe we can become a little bit friends, you know? Because we know what we must do. We must be very careful when we tread through the village. Maybe we will get an option to be quiet. Or maybe to make him appreciate us more. Because we had kind of a good conversation at the end. Yeah, I know you're stalking the prey. That's what I know. Oh, that's something we did not say. That's something we did not say. Back memory. So, hey, I'm looking for you. Since there's no cell phone, I can't... How can I find you except for shouting? What is this? What is a cell phone? A cell phone is a thing that's from the outside world. As long as you have a cell phone with signal, you can talk no matter how far you are. Well, that's you know, it's very convenient. But outsider, what did you come here for? Don't you know that I hate you? That's why I came here. I came here to change your opinion of me. I'm going to stay in the village for a while, and it's better for me to have friends than enemies, don't you think? And I'd love to learn hunting with you, man. You seem like a very decent and strong guy. Well, I don't want to teach you. Then you snorted coldly, and then he walked forward alone. Wait, just teach me for a short period, you will? I won't bother you again. You are bothering me now, man. If you teach me, I won't bother you ever again. Okay. Now come along. You'll soon find out it's not fun. Okay, now we're gonna go. And let's... Hopefully we will not... Oh no, we tripped again over the stupid thing. We did. He will be angry again at me. Okay. Stumbling roots. Yeah. So he explains about hunting, that's common knowledge. Now we are going to... he's going to stick his finger into animal poop. I've already done this. Good. Where are we now? Yes, Danyu. So Danyu is probably 1. He kills us or we go good. Danyu let out a deep breath. He squatted down and drew an arrow. Okay. The deer is still gazing, which is a great opportunity. He found it. And then he's going to become the loud shout or scream from an animal or a ghost is going to come. He might turn his bow towards me. There we go. So, he missed his shot. And the deer ran away. Hunting failed. What a pity. Is he going... Yeah, the vegetables. We're gonna collect vegetables. That's still, we remember that. That's all okay. I feel like we're traveling in time, guys. You know anything about mountain ghosts? After noticing that I heard about mountain ghosts, then you looked at me with some doubts. No, I came from the outside. I don't know anything about mountain ghosts. Why did we came to the Peach Blossom Spring, you say? You ask. Okay. Conceal the reason, we dead. Confess. Confess worked quite well previously. I remember we opened up to him and he said that he was sorry. Let's confess. Well, I think I can trust you. Okay, so we weren't guided here. I was a little bit confused. And yeah, we tell him about our tragic life before. Now I'm affected by the positive attitude of the villagers. Now I see. Yeah, there he goes. He smiles. We got it. We're alive, guys. I think we are. But why do we not progress? Did we do something wrong? Let's go to Mrs. Zhang then. Ah, that's odd. Why didn't I progress there? Okay, interesting. The textile room. How? That's so weird. We did not get to move on by any of these. That's weird. How about we skip a little bit forward, shall we? Can we skip forward a little bit? Ah, apparently not.
客人，您来了。
Okay, hello, Mrs. Zhang. Are you going to teach me about
静莹，
spinning the wheel a little
最近在
bit?
桃花源住的习惯吗？
Weird. Why does that thing need autoplay? It's not working. Okay, anyways. Yeah, she's going to teach me a little bit of how the spinning wheel works, and then we're going to touch our hands. She's not used because the rules are quite strict in the village.
抱歉，
There we go. She's very sorry for touching her hand. Unprotected hand holding, guys, can be very, very, very dangerous. Tried a few times and finally became more proficient to it. And now the kid is going to barge in. She looked at me more seriously and intently, as if she were thinking and remembering. What's going on? I smiled awkwardly. When Mrs. Zhang noticed the strangeness of his eyes, her face turned crimson. It's okay. I
没什么。
just find out that you were...
只是觉得你有点像一个人。
It's okay. I just found out that you were quite similar to someone that I know. Who was that?
先学到这里吧，我们休息一下。
Well, let's stop here and take a break, okay? Okay, we've got no more piece of information. That's good. So we spent some working with Danye, spent some spinning wheel with Mr. Shang. When I came for dinner, Xiaoshito returned home. She needed to cook for him, and that's why we left. The relationship with Mrs. Zhang is closer, that's good. I'm curious about one more thing. Where is Mrs. Zhang's husband? Probably dead. Say goodbye. And I'm back on the streets of Peach Blossom Spring. Oh no, it's nighttime again. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Night falls. We could not go to Kungzi. So no, where this goes. I probably know. This is probably the nighttime one. But what are these options? Weird. Xianghua said I should look directly for her, then go as soon as possible. There we go, we're back with her. Let's quickly zoom out. Did we get something new here? Damn it, how do we get so far down? That's so much... Oh no, is this even possible to go here? Maybe it is. Maybe it is to go here. Then we go down as much as we can. To the right again. Then we have... Is this 2 endings or is this 1 ending? Oh, my head hurts so much. This is so difficult. Anyways, we are here. Tonight I'm telling her about the food of the outside world. Now, there are various food in the outside world. In China, there are 8 famous Chinese cuisines. Shandong, the Sichuan, Guangdong, Jiangsu, Fujian, Zhejiang, Hunan, and Anhui. In other countries, there are hamburgers, hot dog fries, fried chicken, chocolate, sushi, pickled rice.
是烹煮狗肉吗？
Is hot dog made of dog meat? No. Hot dog is just a sausage wrapped in a bun.
寿司呢？
What about sushi? Rolling the rice into a bowl and then adding a piece of raw fish on top.
巧克力？
Chocolate. Something difficult to explain. We chatted a little bit about food and she was curious about the unknowns. And she kept on asking questions like, like a small and curious child, not ignorant, curious child.
这几日你在村里住的习惯吗？
Are you used to living in the village already? I was thinking about what to tell her next when she suddenly asked me this question. It's alright, the villagers are kind and enthusiastic. The food of the village is more delicious than I expected,
你吃
actually.
久点便会腻了。
If you eat those foods long enough, I'm pretty sure you will get tired.
2000年来，桃花源的菜式换来换去也只有几样，我早就腻了。
Oh wow, for 2000 years, there are only a few dishes here in Peach Blossom Spring, so I've grown tired of them. The expression of the mountain god revealed her dislike. From her words, 2,000 years she may have lived for more than 2,000 years since the ancestors of Hue village moved into the Peach Blossom Spring. Sure enough, she's either a ghost or a god, but why is her face the same as Xianghua in the daytime?
今天，你教她跳舞了吧？
Did you teach her how to dance today? I don't know whether that's a coincidence or she's reading my thoughts again, but she mentioned Xianghua in the daytime. It's not like I was teaching her, I was just telling her some ways to overcome
你在的
nervousness.
时候，她挺开心的。
She was quite happy when you were around.
她是
Really?
村里的神女，村民们对她敬而远之，平常没有人会与她如此亲近。
She is the goddess of the village. The villagers keep a respectful distance from her, so naturally one would be so happy when finally someone approached her.
谢谢你陪她。
Thank you for staying with her. Wow, why is Xianghua at night so... Why is she so... concerned about Xianghua in daytime? Are they the same? Are they not the same? I think they're same. I don't know. It's weird. My brains. What? Last night, I still fell asleep suddenly. And a mountain ghost raised her hand and shook the bell. Every time again. But since this happens 3 times, I'm starting to get used to it. Now, today's my 4th day in Peach Blossom. 4th day. 4th day. Did we make it? Where are we? Where are we? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. We're still alive. We still live. We still live. When I arrived at the altar, Xianghua has just finished her dance. Hey! Here's your apple! I handed an apple to
季
Xianghua.
明，为何给我苹果？
Oh, that's the apple part. We have daytime 4 already. I think we have daytime 4. I think something like that. Young Min, why did you hand me an apple? The carbohydrates and water are needed for exercise. That's why I thought, I'm gonna bring you an apple from the kitchen.
谢谢季明。
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow, I broke my mic almost. Thank you, Jimin. Xianghua received an apple. Xianghua accepted an apple and took a small bite. Xianghua, today I feel your dancing. I've been improving a lot more. We're becoming a natural.
是季明昨天的方法很好，我现在没那么紧张了。
Well, your method was very good yesterday. I'm becoming less nervous now. I chatted with Xianghua a little bit, who just had finished dancing, and her face was a little bit flushed. Standing beside her, I could smell her faint fragrance of the peach blossom on her body. I have one curious question, but I don't know whether it's offensive to ask. What is it? I've been here many days without bathing yet, and I haven't seen people. Ah, we know that. It's the wind. Yeah.
红月神
So
将他的力量注入
God
风
pours the
中，
power through the wind. That we know already. That's good. Perhaps because of the moisture and the fragrance, the villagers can keep their body cleaned all year round. It's really amazing. After that, I had a brief chat with Xianghua, and she concentrated on dancing again afterwards. And after yesterday, I've strengthened my relationship with some villagers as well. Who should I visit today? Oh, do we get to choose again? I want Dan Yu and Mrs. Zheng. How about we follow both of them? Let's go to Dan Yu back again. Is this going to be the same? Went to the mountain. I had to shout out to call at him. Shouted. No response. Dan Yu! Took a few steps to shout again. Still no response. Strange. Didn't he go hunting into the mountains today?
喂，别叫了，
Hey! Stop the screaming, man! I heard a loud voice coming from above. Looking up, Daniel was standing on the branches of a tall tree.
季明，你怎么又来找我了？
Yiming, why did you come here again? You're my master. I came here to learn hunting.
我可不承认有你这种徒弟。
Well, I don't recognize you as my apprentice, Daniel took a few steps forwards, and I followed him. Then he suddenly stopped.
季明，
Jimmy, this is for you. Daniel handed me a bronze dagger. Oh, why did you give me this?
你还记得上次发出巨大吼声的怪物吗？
Did you remember the monster that made a huge roar last time?
我今天要追踪他，
Going to track it
建
today.
议你不要跟来。
So it's better not to follow
但
me.
就你之前的态度来看，你多半会想着
Judging from your
这把匕首送给你防身用。
Judging from your previous attitude, you'll probably come with me anyway. This dagger is for you to defend yourself. Wow, that's so nice of you to be
我只不想你
considered.
拖后腿
Thanks.。I just don't want you to hold me back. He was really a bit of a textbook arrogance. He was willing to let me go with him and gave me a weapon to defend myself. So he must trust me now a little bit more, I guess. Then you and I continued to walk the mountains for quite some time now, but we did not find any monsters. Although I'm still a little bit scared about tracking the beast, though. The long silence between us intensifies the fear in our hearts. Finally, I couldn't help talking to Danyu in a low voice. Hey Danyu, you've encountered the monster. Are you sure you can kill it? How sure are you? Don't take me with you, okay?
村里很多人都被山鬼捉走了，包括神女大人的父母，也是因山鬼而失踪。
That's a nice piece of information. Many people of the village have been captured by the mountain ghost, including the parents of the ghost, of the goddess.
我一直猜测，那巨兽便是山鬼，
I've
早晚
always...
都会与他一战。
He pauses a little so long. I've always guessed that the beast is actually the mountain ghost. And I will have to fight it sooner or
我
later.
已经为这一天做了充足的准备。多年来的训练，让我有信心对战任何鬼怪。
I've prepared very well for this day. Years and years of training, giving me the confidence to fight against any ghost. I'm relieved that you're so determined. But when it comes to Shanghua, I have one thing to ask of you. What is it? When I first arrived in the village, didn't seem to be very happy to see Shanghua along with me. Do you have a crush on Shanghua? Oh, what? Down you stopped and looked nervous. That's it. Do you have an idea of marrying her and becoming a couple? He was startled, with his pupils dilated, as if I asked a horrible question. Then his dark face turned red quickly, and fine beads of sweat began to appear on his forehead.
你胡说什么？我怎么可能想和尊贵的神女大人成婚？
He's in love. Nonsense! What are you talking about, man? How could I even have such an idea? Were you marrying? How could I think such a
我
shameless
怎么可
thing?
能想过如此恬不知耻的事？
That's a huge reaction, you know, man. I was just saying it casually. So now I can confirm that you must have feelings for Shanghua.
我没有，
I didn't.
哪怕有想法，也只是憧憬他，想保护他。
Even if there was a feeling, it is only to take care of her and protect her. Alright, I understand everything.
你根本不懂。
You don't understand
你
at
说
all.
什么？我刚才说的话都是认真的。
Poor little guy. Why are you laughing if you understand? I meant what I said. Daniel grabbed my shoulder excitedly and got very close to me, defending himself seriously. This man can't take a joke. If I say more, he will be so angry that he may hit me. He looked like a primary school kid who had a crush on someone, though. Just as I was making fun of Daniel, the roar of the beast suddenly sounded in my ears.
在附近。
Nearby. When Daniel heard the sound, he immediately became nervous. He lowered his voice and bent down. It was clearly referring to the giant beast in the mountains by the word nearby. I also became quite serious and bent down as well and looked around, paying attention to every single movement around me. We knew that the beast was approaching. The mountain ghost was approaching. It's just a bear, man. It's probably a black bear. There was another roar of the beast.
他来了！
Here it comes! Daniel gave a sudden shout. As soon as Daniel's voice fell, a grisly figure appeared in the grass. Its head, yeah, I knew it. Its head is big and round. Its shoulders back are bulging. Its whole body is hairy and its mouth is drooling. Is it a mountain ghost? Nope. It's a brown bear. Alright, it's really just a brown bear. Brown bears are one of the most dangerous predators in mountain forests, with no enemies in nature other than humans. These bears darted out in the grass and panicked when I noticed us. They paced back and forth, staring at us with small, green, bean-like eyes, as if waiting for the moment to attack. Daniel, I advise you not to act rashly.
这是绝佳的机会，我要杀掉山龟。
No! This is the perfect opportunity. I will kill this mountain ghost. Daniel took out the bow and arrow behind him. Opened the bow and arrow. And the arrow was on a string. Intended to fight the brown bear. Yeah! To death! I like it. Perhaps that Daniel was thinking was to avenge for his missing villagers and Xianghua parents. It's burning. But this animal is not a mountain ghost, it's just a huge bear that passed by. Perhaps there are too few brown bears in the Peach Blossom Spring, and Dan Yu as a hunter does not know his animal. The situation is getting way worse. The brown bear was about to pounce, and Dan Yu's hand on the bow string trembled with fear. If we go on like this, it will be a fierce battle, which we may not win. What am I going to do? Help him? Rush up and attack it. Attract the attention on it to intimidate. Lay down and play dead. He needs time to pull his bow up. So he doesn't have time, he's trembling. So going in, attacking, we are dead. We're not going to attack a brown bear. So attract the attention to intimidate it is probably going to be the best option. But we... Oh no, guys. We've got only two choices. 1, 2. Dead, not dead. If we die, that will be the... How many times did we die already? 2 times. This will be the 3rd death. I think this is most logical. Attack the attention, so Danyu has time to pull up his bow. I've learned something about brown bears before. In fact, such predators are also very afraid of human beings. If it approaches a person, it probably feels very hungry, or someone has invaded its territory. To face a bear, running away is the worst choice. Bears will regard you as the prey and kill you. Many people think that playing dead is the right choice because bears do not have eyesight. They do have eyesight. But in reality, playing dead doesn't work for a hungry or territorial bear. It will eat you, even if you are no longer alive. So I chose to attract the attention of the brown bear to make it afraid. Hey! Big bear! Get out of here! I stood up, tried to make myself look tall, and took the dagger that Danyu had given to me. I brandished my dagger into the air, threatening the bear. When the brown bear saw me, it gave a low roar. It seemed to be attracted to me and turned its body towards me. It did not retreat, and approached me carefully, step by step. It was afraid of me, but it's not going to be scared of me directly. You don't see my knife? Huh? If you don't run away, I'm gonna kill you. I waved the dagger in my hand a few times more. However, the brown bear still was not completely afraid of me. It's still trying to move slowly, circling around me step by step. This is a brave big bear. It's over. I made the wrong choice. The bear is going to kill me. I shouldn't be in charge. I shouldn't be in charge of Danyu. I shouldn't be pretentious. I should just lie down and play dead in an instant. I should just run. No. After all, I shouldn't have gone into the mountains to join the hunt. Why should I come here to learn from hunting from Danyu? Wouldn't it be better to stay with Xianghua and watch her dance? I regret it very much. The brown bear roared and stood up and tried to come at me. There we go. At this time, an arrow came through the wind. Yes, Danyu filled his bow and shot an arrow. Come on, man! Fucking kill it! Danyu arrow hit the side of the brown bear. After the brown bear hit by the arrow, it roared angrily, and it turned to Danyu and tried to attack him instead. However, being frightened by the momentum of Danyu, the brown bear hesitated. Suddenly it turned around, shook its huge body to escape, and finally disappeared in the forest. You're alive. Oh, you're alive. Danyu shot a few more arrows in the direction of its escape, but unfortunately, none of them hit.
真可惜，竟然放山鬼逃走了。
It's a pity you let the mountain ghost escape. Then you put away his bow with some regret. And you? That's not a mountain ghost guy, a man. And you? It's not a mountain ghost, man. It's just a brown bear.
棕熊？
Brown bear? Well, the animal I just saw now is also found in the outside world. It's just a wild beast in the mountains. In the outside world, it's been overhunted, resulting in a very small number. Now it's been protected, which is forbidden to hunt. Didn't expect to see it in the Peach Blossom Spring.
原来如此，外面的世界也有。看来它真的只是普通的猛兽。
So it is. Oh, so the outside world also has this. Seems to be just a real common beast then. Is it really the first time you've heard of a bear? Then you nodded. And we began to sit down and rest for a while, calming on rapid breathing. We were really very, very tired, and the hunt looked to be over for
季
today.
苗，我刚才其实有点慌张，多亏你拖延了时间，我才有时间调整心态。
Jimin, I was a little bit frustrated just now. Thanks, man. Thanks for your help.
我认可你了。
I approve of you. On the way back, Daniel whispered something like this to me. It seems our relationship should be good now. That's good. After saying goodbye to Daniel, I took a little rest. Where should I go next? Kungzai is the next one. Okay, do we still have time left? No, I think we will save here, guys. We'll continue on a later episode. This is very good. This is very good. This is very good. Yeah, overwrite it. Good. Where are we now? Let's look at the map. Still not true. Okay, but I guess we are alive, so we're not dead. I don't know where this leads to, but Mr. Zhang is next, and so probably it's like it's weird, guys, because I thought it will be working like this, you know, like we follow this line, but apparently we can jump from left to right. So probably we can also do something in here in the future and just collect events until we reach the bottom, probably. But I think Kungzai is the next one, which we have not done yet. Yeah, indeed. So we're probably going to have this one, and then eventually do all 3 of the plots, and hopefully go here, because this one we've done already good, because it's directly from Danyu, and we did not die, so which is good. Good. Guys, I loved this episode. It was awesome. It was amazing. Loved it. Hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, drop a comment down below, and if you have already finished this game or have any tips and tricks about this mind map, please share it with me so we won't die. I really want to know what's going on in this village. Thank you guys for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, and I will see you next episode. Have a good day, everyone.